All right. Can we warm up? All right. Here we go. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Margie, and everybody who was just up here. Deb, everybody. Joyce, Paula. It's going to be a fun time. Yeah, it always is. Always is. Thank you for that tonight to get us started. Let's just stretch it right out. Breathe a little bit. All right, we go right up, maybe press up to the ceiling, up to our toes, onto our toes. There we go. We could try this at the fundraiser. After the open bar. Yeah. There we go. Maybe one more. Ooh, feels good. When you do this with everyone, the room doesn't move. Pretty good. Great. Shake. Roll it out a little bit. This way, and then forward. Good. Awesome. All right. We drop our, we'll go back first. Give it a nice stretch. And then forward. Up to the left, or your, whatever, your left, I think that is.
The other left.
The other left, there we go. Your jaw unhinging. Woo, good. There we go. A little massage is always good. Wake up the face. We say we could just go ma, 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 ma. Yep. There we go. Yeah. Gets us aware of where the tongue is to be, right? Sort of at the bottom of the mouth. Good. A little massage if you need to. Work out the tension. If it's possible. Yeah. Okay. Great. All right. And then hands on the obliques and just widen your stance a little bit just to kind of get down into the ground, nice and planted. Good. And just how about a nice inhale through the nose and just sort of just a nice sigh. How about that? So nice and low. And we can do a few of these. Yeah. Good. Sliding around now a little higher. Good. And then we've got, yeah, there we go, some E. And then we've got some and then and there we go. All right, those are our basic vowels, right? And then we mix them all up and we get German. It's wonderful. Simple as that. All right, how about some staccati? So we'll just sort of, just nice and simple. Here's a low A, Alan. What we'll do from down there? So we'll do ye. We'll do ye, we'll do yeah, we'll do ya. You know, I'll shout it out as we go. And then when we come back down, we'll go yo, you. All right, so 1 and 2 and 3 and go. Yep, get it from lower. Good. Hi, everybody at home. And yeah. A little more open. Good. And you? One more. good. All right, let's get some legato going. Here's a low G. So we do too low. Ready and good. Good. Nice. Right. Couple more. Last one. Nice. There we go. Great. All right. So while we're standing, so here's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to work for a good solid hour. We'll take a break. We'll come back for about an hour, 15 minutes. And then at the end of tonight, we're just going to have just some brief words about next season while we're all here, because plans are beginning to, bubble up to the surface. And it's always much more encouraging when all of us together as the membership are thinking about things that are on board and can be thinking ahead and forward together. So that'll be about 9:15, 9:20 tonight. So we're going to get through most of the Brahms, and I thought what we could do to start with movement 1 is just to do some mixed singing. We haven't done that yet. So for this, you just sort of stand next to someone who's not singing your part, and yeah, and just so we can kind of mix around and use the whole room. Yeah.
You can stand next to me.
They would kill to stand next to you. They'd kill to stand next to you. Hey, everybody at home. Good to see you. Hey, Adam. Hey, everybody. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here's 3 bars. 3 bars. Just if everybody could for a moment, just like this, go. Can just try that. Ready and with your hand. So kind of, yeah. Let's try it again. Ready and. Try again. Ready and. Forward, forward, forward. That's it. Okay, that's your key to success right there. Here we are, 3 bars before with Alan. And good. Now just say Vaden. Vaden. Yeah, pretend the R isn't there, and you're just going to sing Vay, like V-A-Y. Vaden. 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 So go ahead. The first sound is Vay. Vay. Get rid of the tongue. Get the tongue out of the way. Veden. Yeah. And if the R is tripping you up, don't put it in. And for those who can flip it a little bit, then do that. Then it becomes Veden. Simple, like that. And then we'll get the word right. That's really quite beautiful. So it's all just really loud. And then, of course, we'll get in the hall, and then I'll say, sing louder, because we adjust to the room. But that's the key, is to be able to adjust to the room, into a space. So in this room, it's a small room for all these voices. So sing the dynamic, and then it allows us, piano as it is in here, and then it allows us to kind of pace ourselves throughout the evening. Good. The very beginning, this first chord, it has to be so clean. There can't be any wavering of pitch, no vibrato, no nothing, just clean, 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 kind of just pure sound. And that A to the E flat with the altos, you really kind of have to get there quickly. Have it in your mind. Anticipate. All right, 3 bars before. One more time. If I'm looking at a tenor, it's because I'm trying to look at someone who's singing in each part, to try to be communicative that way. But of course, without the sections, it's a little bit hard to. Inhale the purity. That was great. So to my ears, still the tenor was a little under that time. I'm going to be really picky tonight. So here we are again, Alan, 3 bars again. So focus the vowel, nice Z. Nice. Forward without getting louder. Yep, forwardness without getting louder. Now hold this chord right here. Hold. Yep, that's right. So that chord is going to make us, I'm just pointing things out, so have pencils ready tonight, because we're going to make, that chord is going to make us or break us. This is all a cappella. And that's where we will be successful in our pitch, or where the pitch will just sag a little bit. And then the orchestra comes in and you have to see the string players kind of like winding us back up. So when we get to that Zol and den, Z, Zol, we're going to stop and hold that, just so we really can get into that chord a little bit, right? And again, we start all of these phrases without the vibrato, nice and clean, get right to the center of the pitch. And Zolan, of course, we stretch. That was coming across very nicely. But let's just get to Zol of Zolan and stop and hold the chord. That was really quite good. Can we go right on the second entrance? Zelig sind die da Leitor. See how it's 2 bars of expressive, right? It says expressive, right? But you can't get too much louder to do it, because you have an espressivo 2 bars following. So, okay, subtle. Ready. Tenor. Good. Hold this, hold, and very good. Okay, right on it and keep going. And okay, then it says piano. Because I'm going to hold you right to everything. So in sopranos, if you can get to ve first, then the rest of us hear it. We then hear it and reminds us how the word is supposed to be pronounced. Yeah, that was pretty good. Zolan, let's go right on Zolan again. So, this is bar 24. 2, ready, and Watch me here. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty good. So this is 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3. 1 and a 2 and a 3. You know, crescendo. So just try speaking it like that. Ready and 1 and a 2 and a 3. Again and 1 and a 2 and a 3. Again and 1 and a 2. Good. This half of the room do the numbers. This half of the room do the speak the text. Ready and z. Again, switch. Z. Yep, and switch. 1 and a 2. That was good. A switch. 1 and a 2. Yes, very good. Be mathematical about it. It's not just a feeling thing. Be mathematical. Here we are. Zolan, one more time. 24, and then we'll get on with it, I promise. 2 and ready and watching. Mathematical and lovely. Alto, watch, tenor, watch. Good. Yes, please do the phrasing. Some of you are and some of you aren't. Right, so those so with tears, you know, he didn't write program music wrong. It's not like Creation last year, right, where we had, that's program music, right, where we get this pictorial pairing of the text with this, that's creating this scene. But this is sort of like some word painting in here. You know, it's sort of imprinted on the text is imprinted on the music. So those who sow with tears. Hence the music right there. Letter B. Good. Here we go. So a little more pleading. Thank you, Alan. Ready. Really quiet page turns. Always good to practice them even now. Expressive. Und. Und. Piano, piano. Now, the espressivo. Watch. Very good. Yeah, be careful. Fine. Sorry. Thank you. Und vai. Say that. Und vai. Yeah. Get the ends of words more forward in your articulators. Und vai. You see, that happens. That articulation of text it occurs more in the front of the mouth, right? And keep the tongue out of it. So keep that forward. That's really quite good. So are you beginning to feel a little bit how I'm stretching? A little bit of rubato here, a little bit of the, to make it more expressive and more interesting, frankly. We're not just putting it in four and doing it, right? So, but that requires everybody watching and for us to function as a unit. Very good. So tenors 73 and 70, 73 and 74. You have those little espressivos, those little suspensions, just bring a little more attention to those so they come forward. The sopranos, that's really quite lovely, the way you're just very silky, the sound going way up there to that nice high F. And everybody, bar 75, 74 is a diminuendo, 75 is piano. So write piano so that you start at piano, because when you see a crescendo, you have to think piano, not get louder, right? You can only get louder if you've gotten softer first. Okay, so here's letter C. Letter C. Back it up. What is that, Bart? 3, 4, 5, 65. All right, lovely. Everybody sounds great. I didn't get the T. Und vai. Und vai. Again, the same thing, Ellen, and nice. Same thing, und vai. Now, why did that fall? Okay, so the question is, why did that fall apart? See, did you hear it? It tore a little bit, the fabric. If we're not all committed to putting the final consonant on before the next word, it's going to sound frayed. So, und vai. There's room and time for it all to happen. You just have to do it. Okay, let's go right there on the pickup to 75, right where we were. Und vai. Here's the tenor, yeah, there we go. So the bar before 1 and 2 and 3 und crescendo here. Yeah, so the words are zigeon. There's no H, right? Zigeon. Then there's an H. Yeah, hin. Okay, so be right there, right on it. 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, it's a little. You have to use the vowel to get to the pitch. Get in there a little bit. 2 and 3. For the tuning. Very nice. still people. Und zwei. Und zwei. One more time, Sie gehen. So 1 and 2 and 3. Yes, and then get there, and then get there, and then get there. One more time, Sie gehen. That's good. It's a very exposed spot. It seems simple. Don't trust simple spots. Work harder. So 1 and 2 and 3. Forwardness, watch. Make more of this. Come on. Yeah, look at where the espressivo is. I'm dying for you to kind of meet me. I'm giving it to you. You're waiting too long for the espressivo. Here we go. Sie gehen. 1 and 2 and 3. Big dramatic step. Lovely. Okay, now this is pianissimo. You are used to the acoustic, and now you can really bring it down to pianissimo. Clean. See, this is where the vowel helps us, if it's brighter. Z, Z, it's easier to tune a chord if it's brighter. And here the word actually calls for it. Here's 2 bars before, and Z, Z. Don't sit in it, forward. Good. Okay, and we hear that big, huge change, right? In the beginning, we're in F major. Now we're in the dominant C major. So we go into the relative dominant to that key. So that dramatic tonal difference, we're part of it, even though we just touch upon it. We do more than touch upon it. We introduce it. You don't sound right like now, like you are here, the big dramatic change that's about to happen. So here's 2 bars before. Be part of it. Anticipate it. Okay. That's it. Crystal clear. Now you can go. Very good. Let's try. That was so beautiful. Tenders, we came in a little flat. Here we are. Bar 1, letter E. Zelig. Altos. That was nice. Thank you, altos, for staying piano for the whole bar. 2, ready, and Z. light's good. I just wish you could get the piano. Yeah, like I would say 78.5% are, but the other 22.5% are like not, you're clouding it. We're not together. Pretty good, pretty good. Here we are, right on 111, Zaylee, right where we all begin. 2, ready, and watching. And the 2 and the 2. Yeah. It's pretty good. We ran out of steam on light, but we have to get to trog, right? Light trog, double T, right on that? Right there, whatever it is, 120 something. D da light, 2, ready, and. Yeah, it's good. So the folks who move, the tenors and the altos, have the opportunity to get a little softer on the second note and then drive us forward into the word trog, right? So because you have that unique opportunity there. Listen to that opening chord Alan plays for us, our notes, that same spot, Alan. D da light, D da light. Yeah, hear the drama in that chord? Sing it. You're kind of just singing the notes. I'm not feeling it. 2, ready, and. Pretty good. Yep. And every single time, whether I'm looking at you or not, basses, you have those notes that go upward by a half step. Well, most of these cadences make a little bit more of it, a little taller, a little higher, and clearer. And then we're going to really feel that key change, which is what happens. One more time, D da light. That was good. Get your mind in that chord. Red, D, M. Without, I don't want to hear you though, Rich, ever, yeah. Stretch. Tenor. Piano. 10 bass. Oh my God, dangerous page turn. Yeah, that's very lovely. So bar 152, 153. I'd love to be able to stretch there a little bit. So, right like, retard or, slower or watch or all those things. And it's, again, look at bar 152. It's the basses and the tenors move. Then the altos move in the following bar. When you're moving, you're the folks I'm looking to help slow it down. I can't slow down a half note. I can catch up to a quarter note. So it's on you. I'm going to be looking for you. Good. That's lovely. Okay, I think we're good. Is that good? And then we're going to sing movement 7. That's good. Awesome. All right. Now, before are you okay? Is this helpful? You want to? Is this helpful to stay like this for a few more minutes? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so let's do this really quickly. If you turn to the end of movement 2 for a moment, just something we need to, feel free to sit if you grab a chair. Sit, have a seat for a few minutes. Okay, letter O, bar 323. Okay, so movement 2, go towards the end. Okay. Okay, and actually, if you would just look at bar 317 first, bar 317. Good. This is that spot, after that spot. Okay, now in 317, let's look at what happens here. Of course, we've been talking about, I'm probably going to be in 2 for all this, but you're thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, sopranos, 1, 2, A, bass on 4, right? And we talked about this last week. Just everybody look at the soprano and the bass part. See, they interact, and then the alto and the tenor interact, right? Once. And then the bass part and the soprano part interact on Ewiger Freude again, the second time, right? And then the tenor and the tenor and the alto follow. And then look at the third time who interacts, the soprano and the bass, right? Throughout these 3 times, softer. And a big, huge piano at letter O, bar 323. So, because now we have to build. Now we have to do a crescendo over like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bars. Okay, so we've got to be very deliberate in doing this. All right, so the forte is bar 333. I wonder if that was on purpose. 333. All right, so that's our big moment there on Sein. Okay, and then we drop right down to a piano, and then we diminuendo. And we'll be going slower there. Now, let us just speak through this for a second so we all kind of know. Let's go over to 318, 317 rather, 317. Let's just go right on that, just speaking it. Okay, so here we go, Alan, on the downbeat there. So 2 and 1, 2. Piano. Good. Alto, tenor, bass start working together. Viga. Careful not to viga. There's no a or a. Viga I'm hearing a little bit of too. That's the idea. Okay, let's just hear to sing this for a moment. Let's start at letter O, 3, 2, 3. Just the alto, tenor, bass. Alto, tenor, bass. 3, 2, 3. Here we go. 2, ready, and 3, 4, V. Okay, yep, let's try it again. Maybe just play us a little bit, Alan, just the vocal part so we can get it in our ears. 3, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Are we singing?
Yeah, let's sing. Yeah, alto, tenor, bass, sorry, sing. Yeah, here we go. 2, ready, and... Yeah, sorry, the vowel is A. Now, A. And use the brightness to tune it up. Better. Bass. Nice. Helped. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. Now, bars 329, if everybody can put like number 1 there. Okay? And in 330, it's number 2. And then in 331, it's number 3. And then in 332, it's number 4. And then in 333, it's 5. I've got to hear marked changes on each of those in terms of volume so that we can kick it up and be able to stretch over time and create a crescendo through here. Does that make sense? Okay, so
One more time.
okay. Yep, so 329 is number 1, because you're at forte there, right? But we have to get to, we have to keep growing to like fortissimo. So that's number 1. Number 2 is 330. Number 3 is 331. Number 4 is 332. And number 5 is 333. So you have those, I just want you to have the macro idea here, what we're going for in order to keep building it, so that we can get from a forte in bar 329 to a fortissimo in bar 333. All right? And the sopranos can't be part of this, really. When they go louder, you go lighter. It's that kind of thing for the sopranos. So they have to just sort of be floating and all this. But underneath, we have to be, pedaling this. Well, here we go. So let's hear it sung. Alto, tenor, bass, bar 323. A viva. You may want to help us a little more with the vocal parts, Alan, just so we can get a sense of downbeat, each one louder. So 2, ready, and A, V, 2, 3, 4, 2. Bass. Come on, here you are. Now here we go. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Yeah, and then go back to piano. That's it. So like a tolling of the bell. Every bar, louder, louder, louder. And if we're all part of it, it's great. Now basses get a little bit of an advantage. They get to jump octaves and have wider leaps to kind of fill things in vocally. For the same thing a little bit with the tenors, but altos kind of hang out in the same spot. So you've got to be very measured in doing this. Otherwise, the crescendo won't happen. So here's 3, 2, 3. One more time. Same thing. That was good. Use the language to lock in. Syllable, syllable. A, 2, ready, end. Your work. Here's your forte. 1, 2. Easy. Off. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good. Let's put the sopranos with that. Thanks, Alan. If you could do that one more time with us, that's helpful. I think it clarifies for us. Altos, what is it? The Freude, the A, sounds a little insecure. In bar 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 6 on Freude. Get that A closer to the B flat that you're going to sing next. All right, we'll add the sopranos to that. Okay. Here we go, everybody, right there. Letter O, 3, 2, 3. 2, ready, and A. Altos. Good, and That's good. That makes sense? All right, so yeah, that's very lovely. Very good. Okay, so let's do this. We'll go from the back. This was all sounding really quite good last week. So you don't need to be singing full out at all, but let's just do a bit of this. How about the pick up to 179? Let's just do, oops, did I go back far enough? I want to do the bloomer. Oh, I'm not going back far enough, sorry. Yeah, let's go so seid nun geduldig. 75, pick up to 75. We'll just start right there. So seid. Pick up to 75. Yeah, letter C. Okay, thanks, Alan. So 1, 2, yeah, can we find the, just without worrying about what's next, just give me the first note. 1, 2. Yeah, it's hard to find the pitch. It's hard to get the center. So, put a little, and right again. 1 and 2. Higher. Yeah, that was great. I watched Carol for a second. Carol just went like this. She just went. So. Use your body, use your hand, use all the things we've been using. Here again, 1 and 2. Good. Yeah, that's great. And that's lovely. Thank you. And that's a good spot for me to say something that's been rattling around in my brain this week. And that is when we're, I think last week we did a nice job beginning phrases. We put some attention there. Ends of phrases before or that are leading to the next thing, like here. You have to give everything a little lift before you move. So it's not good enough to just go so seid, so seid. You see what I mean? So right before you move, give it a little lift, not just forward, always a little lift. Right here, here we go. And 1 and 2. Right there again, that's a good example for the sopranos. That was pretty good at the beginning of the phrase, and then you need to lift before you go down to the D flat. Up before down. Right on bis auf, right there, 187, and 1, 2, and. Nice. Sopranos, lift. We're rushing. That's nice. So a little lift again, right before you go down to the low note. That was pretty great. Okay, so the chromaticism is not clear. 10, 11, 12, 112. For the tenors, you have an E flat, you have a D, you have a D flat. It's just not really clear. And nor is the altos in 18, 17, 116. You have a B flat, you have a B double flat, which is fancy talk, theory talk for A natural, and then A flat. I'm just not hearing clarity in those spots. Really clarity, real clarity. Okay, here we are. Bis em fa, or this is 109. 109. Basses are on Uber, obviously. 1, 2, and bis. Easy. Now pianissimo. You could do it better. So, za, do. You can do it better. Right there. 1 and 2. Yes, you have to do that. That has to be the habit, the practice. Use the language and it holds everything together. You feel it, don't you? Relax, like when all the sounds come forward. It's relaxing. You know, it's not like we're trying to stay together. Use everything. Right there. 1 and 2. Again. Get right there. 1 and 2. Great, and then we have the big build up. So here we are to the next section, 147, Den alles Fleisch. Let's just go right on it, and 1 and 2. You're watching? Yeah. All right, we're going to get that S. Look at your accompaniment. You have an espressivo, right? There in the accompaniment. Do you? I don't have your score. I think you do. I have it in mind. Okay, so I'm going to be busy on gras, and B2, and you're going to give me the S on the end of 2, right? Like we've talked about. Just try ist wie gras. Speaking and nope. Ready and watch. Ready and yeah, I don't know why you're all in such a rush. Ready ist. Wow. No s. Ready and yeah, and now we'll add the und alle. Okay. Yeah, again, ready and yeah, so it's right, and then und alle. That makes sense? There's a big B2 that you cannot put. You're going to see me go 2. That's not the S. The S is up here on the end of 2. Let's go right on it. Den alles Fleisch. We worked on the brightness of ewige. This is den. These are rounder, more open vowels. Den alles Fleisch, S is. So again, it works with the ominous quality of the music. All right, so 1, 2. Watch. Still. There's a crescendo occurring towards mention. Okay, very nice. Here we are. Pick up right on your next entrance. Then 1 and 2. be clear. Basses clear. Bass. Good, let's stand for this next part. 1 and 2. I just wish you'd put a little more accent on the little notes. Boy, that's so exciting. Basses, that's exciting. It would be electric if you could do the, right on it, D elusive and do 1 and D. Stretch. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, I know. It's been a long weekend, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, Spaces, you crapped out halfway through that. You gave up. You're like, oh, I'll give them a couple accents. All right, now I'm going to go. Here we go. D elusive. 1, 2, ready, go. D. Pain und Schmerz. I mean, come on, doesn't it sound better in German? No? Schmerz it up, let's go. Right? Okay, here we go. Letter K, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, und Schmerz. That's great. 1, 2, and Freu. That's some really fine singing. You just got to go the extra mile. Give it to us nice and straight. Freude und Wo. Clear, precise. Bam, bam. 1, 3. Be determined about it. All right, right on that. What is it? Oh my gosh, I hate these. 20, okay, good. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and front and bass. Piano. it should feel freer and sound free because we sing together in 276. That's not just an arrival musically, it's an arrival in terms of the unity of the message. The unity of the message shall again come, and to Zion shall come again with rejoicing. We say this. This is a chorus of praise right here, and we say it together like a congregation. You can't be in your music all one with yourself. Open up when you get there and enjoy it. 276. We get to go through this wonderful section together, and all for like the next 8 bars. The rhythm shifts, we do everything together, except the basses. They're a little rogue, but that's so good. Yeah, and I hope they're boldly rogue, so it sounds different than the rest. But all right, so let's do 269. 269. D, oh, again, the little note matters. The 8th note. D, Z, and it's Z, Z, Z10, Z10. Okay, here we go. Sopranos. And 1, 2, D, D. Alto, bass. Yeah, again, it's not programmatic music, but it is some word painting, this idea of resurrection. Up, up. These are why the octaves are there. Right now you sound like you're singing octaves, sort of. But can you really get from here to here with nothing frayed at the edges? Boom, boom, like a ping pong ball. Fast. Get right there. Back, forth, quick. Here we go. 269 and the sopranos. 1, 2, D, tenor, and. Take the air out of this. Be careful, the tempo. Let your heart rest a bit. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's some beautiful singing. Wow, is that not exciting? That's some very exciting singing you're all doing. Is this good, the mix for now? Yeah. It's giving me ideas, folks. I gotta check, because I'm not settled yet. I know, God forbid. Great, have a seat. I wonder if that's what we should do. I know, right? It's incredible. Yeah. Can you hear at home all right, you guys? Yeah? Okay, good. Thanks. All right. Okay. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's do movement 4. We'll come back to 3 after the, we'll just sing through 4, and then we'll come back to 3 after the break. All right. Hang in there, hang in there. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, excuse me. That's some pretty exciting stuff going on. That's, wow. All right. Okay, here we go. Same thing here. Be careful of the tempo. Be careful we're not rushing. Rushing. Here we go. 1 and 2. Woo! Get in there already. So just while you have a pencil, bar 21, you see you have a diminuendo. Can you just start it sooner? You know, so just get to it. So tenors, the G to the D is very soft, and really back away. And then the same thing is going to occur later on at bar 106, 107, 108. Same thing. Start the diminuendo sooner. Bass is your diminuendo on your way up there. There's some possibility of some shading that we can do here. The pickup to 102, D Vonnegut, right? There's that part, we have that part of the phrase. Say about, and then when you get to 106, 107, 108, that's the second part of the phrase. Different color. All right, so like maybe blue is the beginning, and then like a soft pink on the last 3 bars. Okay, and then the same thing back over at the beginning where we were. Bar 17, pick up to 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and then at 21, soft pink again. So start blue, and then use colors in your mind. Change the color of the sound in those bars that end. I have to commend you because I never hear a chorus. It's rare that I ever hear a chorus sing this in tune, particularly the soprano section. I just rarely ever hear. It's always maybe quite there. It's so, and yet you're doing it. I'm saying this to compliment you because it's very hard. It's you have to be way. If you start, where's the E flat again, Alan? And you're not already thinking. If you're not going. Starting way up there and coming down, if you're ascending all the time, you'll never get there. So be in that higher place vocally so that you just arrive there when the note comes along. All right, here we go. Right from the beginning. 1 and 2. Lofty. Sorry. Yep. So words that begin with S sound like words that begin with Z sound like yeah. Okay. Well, let's just pretend we agreed on that. 10, 11, 12, 13. Right where we were on ot. Right where we left off. Sepaot. Just say that. Sepaot. Sepaot. All right. Here we go. Let's keep going. 13, Alan. 1 and 2. Good, thank you. There's so much awareness for that now in the room. That's good. Now just try that again. Lock it in a little bit better. Pick up to 13 one more time. Lovely, lovely. 1 and 2. Yeah. Quickly, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Together. Serpenter. Give me the consonants. Now this is all pianissimo. Good, now let it go a little. Easy. Mathematical again, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. You're in no rush. Watch, watch, watch. Lick, it's it all the time. Very beautiful, very beautiful, very beautiful. How's that feel? Oh, I just feel like we're this wonderful wall set. It's like I get the sense from you all, nobody wants to be anywhere else. I hope that's true, because I couldn't be anywhere else right now. Not with that going on. That was just beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Sure. I'll take 50. Well done, well done. Yeah, congratulations, everyone. Whew. I'm just really so moved. Yeah, that you're working so hard, and my God, you're just getting to the core of this music. So it stirs in us, all the wonderful things, that we're thinking, living, thinking and feeling beings, and who better puts us in touch with that than Mr. Johannes here. That this speaks to the very essence of being human, I feel for sure. That's beautiful. All right, so when we come back, we'll do movement 3. We'll do movement 6 and 7. Work similarly, just sort of, right through it as we are, but get a little rest and a little oxygen, and we'll dive in and we won't belabor anything. We'll keep going. All right. Yeah, what are y'all feeling? I'm kind of liking it for tonight. Is anybody feeling like, oh God, no? The tune, the tune, what'd you say?
I said, don't admit it. Go home and listen to Cyberbase.
Is there?
Frank doesn't know about Pam.
What's that?
That's a joke.
Oh, well.
She's a little lost over there.
You're a little lost over there? I see. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. All right, great. Yes, we'll come back. We'll mix as we are. All right, good. So let's do 5 after. We'll do a quick, 10 minutes, and quick stretch. Lori, wherever she went. How about you? Can you hear it? Nobody can hear anything but me.
No, I can
listen
hear,
to me. I'm swearing right here with the microphone. Do they all listen? Can you hear me over here with the microphone as I'm swearing? I'm saying that's effing amazing, I just said. Okay. Shall we?
Shall we?
Shall we?
Okay.
Okay, coming. Oh my God. That made me shiver.
Coming through?
Jordan, how are you? Right on that. Right. Yep. What you don't do. Okay. Yep. Right. So that helps. Yeah. Well, it's nice to when you like are doing somebody else's all of a sudden you're like, oh, I didn't really pay attention to the fact that we were singing this whole line and you knew for them. Yeah.
All right. Thursday. Ready, everybody? Okay. There you go, folks. All right. Number 3. Movement 3. Hello, everybody. We're back. Okay, one before A. One before A. Bar 17. One before A. Here, yup, 3. Sorry, I don't know what page number it is. 28. There we go. Right on. Aspirate the H, right? And a little, trill the R a little bit. Contrill it a little bit. Okay, here we go. Right before it, and 1 and 2. Good, do it again. Very good. Mich. Lieb, lich. We do ich a lot. Be careful. The ICH is always, yeah. Okay, right on it again. Basically got to kind of dig in there a little bit to anchor it. 1 bar before. Here we go, Alan, and 1 D. That's nice. Lay. Okay, yes, but sing muss right there. Hold it and. Yeah, see how long that took to get the bugs out between the D and the A? Just the openness of that chord. Yeah, there's stuff in between. Try that again. Muss. Yeah, there it is. So when you come into that, boom, that nice open interval, nothing in between. Good, right from one before A again. On hair. Here we go, Alan, and 1 and here it is. Make that really piano, and enjoy the descent and fall. Most for the alto tenor bass, right? You get to diminuendo on the second note of the slur in bar 32. On pick up to 29, that's got to be very legato, very legato. You know, und ich davon muss. Bring it right over the bar line. You know, go right over the bar, and then bam, piano. You just got to be more clear about everything, precise. Bar 25, und meine Leben, 1, 2, ready, and. No. words that begin with Z start with, yeah, people are going zeal hot. It's seal hot. Here we go. Und mine again. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, here's the next entrance. Okay, I was contemplating whether or not to do it again. Let's keep going. Bar 48, Zia. 1, 2, and. Sorry, the sound is Z, Z, Z. You can buzz it, it's voiced. That's different than an S. 1, 2, and. Very good, let's stop right there. Let me just hear the soprano, alto, tenor on dear. Look up, here we go, right on dear, and yeah, get in there, the A, the alto against the B against the A with the E flat. Again on dear, ready, and that's it, get the dissonance. Yeah, that's what's nice about the mixed seating too, right? Because I can ask for more dissonance and you can create it because you got a neighbor to, be dissonant with, or consonant, whatever music calls for. Let's add the basses on that low B. Dear, everybody, ready, and D. That's good. Now sopranos, und eine Handbreit. Can you just speak that with legato and 1? Und yeah, sorry, I couldn't see. Yeah, sind. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Sind eine Handbreit. Yeah, very legato, very legato. Meine Tage, fine. And then, sind eine Handbreit. Make the contrast. Everybody, it's Z, Z. It's not Z, it's Z. Mine Tag. That's the motion of the ocean. 48, right on Z. 1, 2, and Z. Yeah, sorry, here we are. Sorry. Yeah, right there. 1, 2, and Z. And go. Yeah, it's pretty good. You got to do the crescendo. It's for dear. Look, it's clash, big clash, cymbals. A big tonal clash. All right, one more time. 48. You can do it. Zia. 1, 2, and Z. Nice. And go. Here we go. Very nice. Please. What? That's it. Help me out. good. Yeah, you have to turn that page, don't you? You know, for that big expressive outburst there. And away I must go, right? Davon was away I must go. I mean, it's right there again in the music, right? In the writing itself, what's being expressed. Okay, let's do 81. 81, right on und. Okay. Here we go. And one. Yeah, again, consonants. Und ich. Und ich. And one. Bass. Sorry, it's not moose, it's wuss. There's just such a mixture in the room of vowels. We gotta get it together. Again, and one. Very good. It'll help you with dafon. It's a closed O. Dafon. Oh. That's gonna help the tuning, not dafo. Dafo. Oh. One more time. And one. And one. Very good. Thank you, Alan. There we go. See, Alan knows how to play in a dramatic fashion. There we are. Just do what he's doing. Letter E. Good. Ah, E. Get it all in there. Yes, sir. Great. And by the way, please interrupt me when I'm stomping over words.
This is something I've never mentioned before,
Go
but
for
I'm
it.
just hearing it might be very valuable.
Sure, go for it.
So some consonants are long and some consonants are short and plosive. And the long consonants, like the F's and the B's and the N's and the M's and the Z's, they come slightly before a beat. Whereas the plosive ones come right on the beat. So if you're singing like da fon mus rather, like the fon and the of mus are not like on the stick of Joe, they're slightly before, and the vowel arrives on the beat. Whereas the plosive consonants, those come right on the beat. So like this section just has a lot of longer consonants that I just feel like we need to be a little bit more proactive, getting them like a little sooner so the vowel arrives with his hand rather than the z or the or whatever it is.
Yeah. So anticipate.
Yeah.
And get it going.
Yeah. So like the longer consonants just need to be like the vowel should arrive on the beat.
Yeah. Isn't it nice we could talk like this now? And speak about it like this. That's great. Great. Thank you. Do you think should we go back? Do you think or to practice that?
No,
We'll apply it going forward.
It's everywhere.
Okay. It's everywhere. It's true. Here we go. Letter E. Let's apply that, everybody. Okay. So ah. So 1 and 2 and 3. This is all Yeah, so everybody's got to be a leader there in bar 164 through. But it don't get, we have to approach that rhythmically first, rhythmically. And we want to wash away the sense of that octave and a half of range so that it feels even out. And maybe we'll make a little warm-up exercise of this, next week to kind of be able to sing through that much range without it sounding like, oh my God, now I'm in my low voice, now I'm in my head, to try to kind of get it even out, for it to feel a little bit more vocally easy. But the rhythm is really important. So really lead. It's not going to disturb the beautiful sound and line that you have. The rhythm will only give it more to hold on to. All right, so that got a little hairy, that section. letter F. Oh boy, there's something so wonderful if you're just singing one, nu, have, and it's really hard because you have to wait that whole beat, right? One, nu, have, noon, have, a little bit more down into the ground, solid. If you're the one doing one, noon, have, anchor it. Those are the pillars, and the expression through the movement of the line, the melodic line, is something very different, right? That has to have. That's where the expression is. Okay, but the noon, have. So let's speak through letter F. Let's just speak through it. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Noon, noon, her. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you can flip, you can trill the R. Noon, her. You can do that. Yeah, okay, great. Again, and 1. Noon, her. And then. And 1. Yeah, that's better. Let's just stand to sing this section through. Letter F. We won't get stuck. Oh, I just sense so much apprehension in the room. I just do. Everybody's like a little afraid of this. Get in there. Get in there. Make it your friend. Go for it. It's just rehearsal. Screw up big. Just go for it, though. Go for it. Nobody's going to throw cold water on you. Just go for it. All right. 3 and 4 and 1. quick breath before on. So like it's gonna be a big punch in the face. We're gonna punch them out there. Just bam, on. So you're gonna go Z, Z, on. Got it? All right, can we just try that? You gotta just sort of jump in the middle, wherever that might be. How about 204? Just sort of kind of get in there with Alan a little bit. 204, we're all in the middle of everywhere. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and That's exciting. Can you do it? And the strings have this pickup. We'll hear it. We'll actually hear it. Can you do that one more time? All right. Isn't that fun? And you get to snatch air so we can hold that note till like Monday. You know, the day after the concert. All right. That's that nice chord there. Boy, very jazzy. All right. Wonder where they got it. 204. Here we go. Kind of 2 and 3 and 4. That's good. Just don't go, it has to appear. It can't, it can't be that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving you the wrong advice, thing to punch. I'm saying it comes across as like but it's this. Do you see? So Z, Z, on, not Z, Z, on, not like so much on the nose. Does that mean, let it bloom, a quick bloom. Yeah, same dynamic. It's fantastic. Just we don't want it to have an edge. We just want it to have a quick bloom, like a an explosion comes down. You just get, it's that. Yeah. Sorry for lack of a better. All right, try it. 204. I'm torching you, I know, a little bit, but one more time. 204. 204. 2 and 3 and 4 and come. So it's got some sensitivity rather than, in your face kind of thing. All right? So that's how we're going to do that. That's good. Basses, that's hard. I'm going to put you on the spot for a second. Right there, 206. It's not all there. Kind of cavallo. Let me just hear it in tempo. Beat 2, bar 206. Yeah, everybody have a seat, except unless you're a bass. Kind of. With Alan. Here we go. There's the D, C sharp. Kind of. Yeah, that. So here we go, guys. 2 and 1. Kind of. Yeah, that was pretty good. One more time, guys. Same thing. And 1. Kind of. Yeah, that's pretty good. One more time, same thing. Here's the first pitch. Let's get in there, everybody. And 1. Yeah, that's better. That's better. There we go. Yeah, that's good. All right, wonderful. Have a seat. Let that wear up. Boy, the fugue is quite exciting. Quite exciting. When you have the fugal entry and subject, you come in like gangbusters there, and everywhere else you just sort of hang back. You just enjoy the music, just riding along. Everybody's playing, it's this big illusion, I mean, it's compositional mastery, but for us vocally, once you've got your part, there are two basic things you have to keep track of. Am I singing the theme or am I not? And if I am, yeah, I enter and do it with a little bit with that intention. And if I'm not, that's where I preserve, that's where, or conserve my voice. That's where I back off. That's where I kind of just ride the wave because everybody's playing. There's no need to, this is where instruments and voices come together in synthesis, right? So we're not competing. It's just everybody together. The orchestra, we make them play softer, just we all come together. Good, all right. I'll buy that. That was exciting. Wow. All right. What's next? 6? Lord help us. All right, we can do it. Okay, but before we go from the beginning, I want to just touch on the end. Okay, so the first thing is, oh yes, letter L. I kind of wanted to just, that's where we stopped last week. Okay, this is bar 290. Bar 290. What page is it? 80. Okay. Let's just, we'll go a little easier. I feel like everybody's exhausted. I know you are. It's all right, we'll take it down a notch. Let's speak through this a little bit. Then we'll, okay, just to kind of get ourselves centered. Here we are at 290. Den, du, hast, au. Just speaking and with Alan playing. So here we go. And 1, 2. Den, du, hast, au. And den, hast, au. Okay, piano, here we go. It's a diminuendo. Okay, very good. Stop right there. Yes, that's very good. Now, you can see let me just loop back to where I was last week we were talking about. This is very, very Baroque in how it is, how it's written in terms of the dynamics and the musical layering. Right, I was telling you last week, it's like the waves coming up on the shore, right? They come up on the shore and it rolls back, and the next one comes up and rolls back, and the next one comes forward and rolls back. That's what this is. So right there, you experienced it in bar 298, where the tenors come in, altos come in 299, the sopranos come in, and then it's going to happen in 304. The basses come in, the tenors come in, the altos come in, the sopranos come in, the basses come back in. And it's just at these moments, at these pure, one measure moments, that's what needs to be heard. And then in everything else, just your wave going back into the ocean. You can't keep it constant. That's number one to keep in mind, just musically, how it's structured. But in terms of the phrasing now, the lateral phrasing, pay attention to the dynamics, pay attention to the slur marks. So that becomes part of the movement of the music. Then you have the layering and the dynamics and the diminuendo. It's right here at L when we think, oh my God, Ehre und Kraft, I can't take it anymore, that we get finally a bit of a reprise vocally here in this moment, letter L, the tenor's leading the way. All right, here we are, bar 290, speaking. And 1, 2, den, du hast die Schau, hast tenor, alto, soprano. Here we go. Now the basses. It's tenor, alto, soprano, bass. Here we go. Bass, tenor, alto, soprano. Soprano, bass. Watch, 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 watch. Back away, tenors. Nope, sorry, nope, sorry, bar 225, 324, you lost it. There's the layering there, the tenor, the alto, and the bass and the soprano. You gotta keep your eye on the whole piece of music, not just your part. Bar 320, Allah, Allah, not Allah. Allah, Allah, Allah. Just say that. Allah, 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 Allah. Muscle memory is a tough thing. Oh, letter 316. Letter M 316. Den. This is where the altos come in. Den, do, hast, and one. Den, do, hast, tenor, alto, hast, diminuendo, tenor, alto, and shape, and bass, tenor, alto, soprano, bass, alto, tenor, soprano, softer, 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 and okay, so that's got to be a big moment, and you need to be looking up big time for the subito piano to read. That piano, it's like, think of it's a subito piano, S-U-B piano, subito, meaning surprise, like a surprise, quick, unexpected piano. Preis und Ehre. Okay, so just let's try that. This is the pickup to 339. 339? So, and 1, 2, 3. Zu nehmen Preis und take our time, take our time. Yeah, and that goes to what Greg was speaking about earlier, that Kraft, right? Get the Kraft, get the KR in there before the on the vowel, right? Just try that Kraft. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, Kraft, 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 get the KR. Okay, let's sing that much of it, okay? Just to kind of get into that. Okay, back to letter L, 290. Let's just stay seated. Okay. Here we are, tenors. There we go. And 1. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. Sorry, there's a big diminuendo. There's a big diminuendo right there in those bars. 297, 298, there's a big diminuendo. That's not happening, right? Otherwise, but then we can't hear what's coming out from underneath it. That's pretty good. Can we all just sing for a moment? Can we do this? Yeah, we can. Down the octave is fine. With the tenors, let's all sing that theme. Den, du, hast, here, and 1. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Can you give it see how it's not all the same in the room? Use your slurs to help you where the emphasis goes. Den, du, hast, way up there. Here we go. 1. And way up there. That's very good again. And 1. And fine. It's not lay a. I hear lay a lot. I still hear lay a. Yeah. The C is not totally precise from everyone. Major chord. You got to get to the C. It's not. It's like a little. It's fuzzy. Right there, everybody. Again, and 1. That's it. Very good, yeah. Dinga, dinga. Say that. Dinga, dinga, dinga. Not dinga. There's no dinga. Right. Again, den and yeah.
That one where you don't pronounce the G at all.
Oh, dinga. Yeah, dinga.
Singer.
Singer, right.
Singer.
Yeah.
Singer.
Just swallow. Yeah. Here we go. And one. And sorry. Do. Woo. Use your cheeks. And one. Oh my goodness, that was flawless. Good. Again. And one. And very nice. Yeah, that's very good. Very nice. That was good. The C is very good. Yeah. And the word becomes two. Now it's not Allah, it's Allah. That was very good. All right, everybody on their own part. Here we are. Part two. We all sing that tenor part now. Here we go. And one. Nice. Diminuendo, tenor, alto, soprano. Easy does it. Tenor. Yeah, that's it. Put the T on. Und Kraft. Let me just say that. Good. Und yeah, get it all in there. It's all good. Eat your vegetables. That's good. Addiction vegetables. All right, shall we take this through? All right, number 6. We've got 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We could do it. Hang in there. I'm just going to push it to the end. All right, 20 minutes. All right, number 6. Let's stand. Yeah, I'll go from the top of the movement, page 61. All right, just to kind of get into it, let's just march and speak a little bit right on our, with Alan. Here we go from the beginning, Alan. And, okay, we're just going to march and speak. 2, ready, and. Den, wir haben Kika. 2 and 3 and 4. Bass. 2. That's it. Yeah, good. All right, we got it. We got it. Good. Yeah, that's good. All right. So in the beginning, den, vier, ha, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and because we have to use numbers in our minds to create the espressivo. Otherwise, we kind of get this and then it's too late and then this just drops off. So we have to do it evenly. So like just sing with numbers 1 and 2 and T and 4 and 1 right at the beginning, and we can march at the same time because we're singing numbers. Okay, here we go. Den. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 4 and 2 and yeah, singing. 2 and T and T. 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, now you see how all over the place it is? Everybody's got their version of where the espressivo is. Yeah, you're not precise at all. So, like that was it's messy. Try again, speaking, singing with the numbers. Here we go. Denver, 1, 2, ready, and 1 and 2 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 1, 2 and 2 and 2. Here we go. 1 and 2 and T and 4 and 1 and 2 and good. That's the idea. All right, here we go. Let's sing it. So 1, 2, ready, and here. Alan, can we take it down a notch? A little slower, Alan, and still. Yeah. The quality went off the road. Blah, not bly. Something snuck in there on bly. Right on Keiner bly, right there at the alto part. Keiner bly. Then 1, 2. Keiner bly. Yeah, that's tough. Get the it has to be a nicer quality, a warmer, richer quality. One more time. And 1, 2. Thank you. Yeah, as the note grows, we can brighten it, we can darken it. In this case, we're going to round it out, warm it up. Warm it up again. And 1, 2. Very good. Next part, bar 40. Bar 40. V, 1, 2, ready, and V. Let's do it again. Yep. Get your notes right from the beginning. Here they are. So that veer, that's your altos, basses are together. Soprano and tenor on the A together. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and V. Yeah, it's not quite there. The octaves aren't quite in tune. They can do a little bit better. Basses always can give us a little more, always basses when in these sensitive spots, because we can tune to you. You anchor us. 1, 2, ready, and very good. Yeah, same thing with the sopranos. Shla, shla, shla. higher before you go lower. The quality of the ah kind of wasn't, warm it up, do something with it. You can't just so slow, it was so nice. That came into it. Okay, veer, one more time, veer, Vaden. Here we go, 2, ready, and V. Try that. And 1. Oh, it's so weak. And 1. Right. Go lower in the body for it. 3, 4, 1. Right. Come on. We can do it. All right. Blah, 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 blah. 1 before C, where the soloist there. 2. Okay, here we go, Alan. And 1. 1, 2, 3, and go. It's very unstable. Again, yeah, basses, by the time you come in, you've really got to bring it. All right, here we go again, Alan. And 1, 2, and go. That was good. Be careful the quality of the sound. It's a little too bright. It's a little too bright. It's a little shrilly. Be careful. The quality of the sound. Think about it. Make your most beautiful sound, even when we're doing this sort of full singing that we're doing right now. Same thing. Here we go. Boy, it's tough in here. And 1, 2, and no, Alan. Watch, look here. Nice and easy. And one. Diction. This is piano, see? It's piano, relax. Little crescendo here, altos. Bass. Tenor. Bass, tenor, go, go, go. Watch. Diminuendo. That has to get fixed, Michael. Note that spot. Easy, easy. Attack. Watch, watch. Relaxing in the sun. Relaxing in the sun. Tenor. Great, and we're so, it's a big tenor note at the end there, of course, and of course, our guys and Margie are amazing. There are a few tonight, and just holding everything together. Good. Keep going. Finish it up.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Good. Wow. Yeah, you're making big music sound, handleable. Yeah, you're not showing the strain. It's good. All right. No, it's good. Here we go. Yeah, right. Very beautiful. Watch here, watch. Number one, number two, number three. Altos. Pulsate, pulse. Bring it to a piano, Diminuendo, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And tenor, and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and tuning. Low bass if you can, give it to us here. Good. And 1, 2, 3. Look. Anticipate what's next. What's next musically? Soprano's easy. Watch. Delay. Altos here. Use your slurs for the phrasing. Altos. Tenors, be very careful here not to be flat. Tenors. Quiet. of F. Altos. Phrase, phrase. Sorry. Alto. Together. All these espressivos. Sopranos. We bombed. Alto tenor. Book number one, here we are. One, now two, now three. Sopranos. Breathe together. Phrase to a piano. Don't give up, folks. Come on, dig deep for it. It's good practice. Okay, here we come right in. And zero. Now to the crescendo. The first bar is piano. Pianissimo. That's not pianissimo. Piano here for the whole measure. Now. Sound beauty. Very beautiful, folks. Wow. Wow. Very beautiful. Oh my God, it's exhausting in the best way. Very beautiful, everyone. Just breathe for a sec. Yeah. So I've been thinking about a lot about the stage and about that hall, the hall. And we have 110 when the girls come. We have 110 of us. There's room for 80 on the risers. So we're thinking about trying to bring in some standing risers for the sides to kind of create a horseshoe. And I don't know, we're going to go in there on not next week we're here, again, and we'll have another wonderful evening. I'm so looking forward to next week already based on this. My gosh, just to be able to be in this music with you all, it's just extraordinary. And then when we get to the high school, we'll play around a little bit on the stage, but something's telling me the mixed seating might work very well because the tuning and the intonation, everything, it's really rather flawless this way, and it would help with the seating, if we weren't in big blocks of sections. So just in putting that out there, just because if you found this to be kind of, challenging in a way that you have to put in some extra work and attention and all that kind of thing, I'm being transparent about that. So I'm just not sure. We may. I'm going to use that Tuesday because we are doing so well with the music itself to play a little bit on the stage, so we get the best result. We have sung. They was talking with Lori about it during the break. We sang the Bernstein Chichester songs that way there. Yeah, and I remember people in the audience who came up afterwards. They were like blown away. Because of what happens out there, it's like the sound hits a prism and it's distributed, it disperses. And that's very incredible, as is sort of the big sectional sounds, soprano, alto, tenor, bass, but it's pretty extraordinary. So we'll be playing a little bit with that. So Bob, did you think on your 80th birthday today that you'd be singing the Brahms Requiem? Amazing. Bob, you're amazing to all of us. Yeah. And I need to be here on your 80th birthday, singing on the day itself, singing Brahms. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Bob, you're amazing. This gentleman is a long time singer of choral music. I've had the privilege of knowing him and being friends with him for 20 years in Cheshire. And so, Bob, it's just such a joy that you're here tonight singing, because this is what we're all about. It's what you're all so much about, my goodness. So we'll honor you with a little happy birthday. How about that? Just a little, how about that, Alan? All right, go here. Yeah. Happy birthday. Brahmsian style.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's awesome. Whew. Okay, I'm so worn out. Is it okay if I just tell you a little bit quickly about next season? If you just give me 10 minutes, I won't be long, I promise. I think I have this down. But so we're looking, of course, it's just remember this moment right now, folks. I swear, I will. I remember this day, April 11th, when we talked about next season. Those of us behind the scenes, we're always way ahead. And we want to make sure everybody's going to be there with us. You know, everybody who's behind the scenes. So next season is coming, and I think when you came in, you found a little index card on your chairs. And so simply, we are going to do a fabulous production of Messiah, as you know already, in the fall. We haven't visited Messiah for 8 years. I think, yeah, almost 9 years. So it's you know, it's time, and we'll have a wonderful fall preparing that work in a new light. Next spring, you know, we're thinking about a variety of options, and I would love to hear, you know, from you all, like if there's a piece of music, something you've sung, not sung, something you've heard or whatever, if you could just jot it down, and we'll put it on the piano or something on the way out. And if you can't think of anything now, that's fine too. You can send an email or let me know. But you know, we're thinking of, you know, some of the how do we arrive at some of the larger works as we continue to go on, because that's what the spring is sort of about, right? We do kind of, we finally coalesce, and we get together, and the spring happens, and we do this amazing Brahms Requiem. Last year we did Creation, you know, so on and so forth. So next year we're thinking potentially of maybe continuing on with Brahms and doing the Schicksalslied, the Song of Fate, which we haven't done in like 15 years, and maybe pair that with the Vaughan Williams, Dona Nobis Pacem. I don't know if you know that work, but it's extraordinary work. And maybe a Bach B minor the year after, in 2 years from now, and maybe we'll forge our way through, you know, some repertoire to get there and do some Bach along the way. But that's just some general thinking. But you know, hopefully that prompts you to think of things that you know or have done or would like to do, and communicate it. And then it all comes into the hopper. And if you stay long enough in this group, we sing everything. So it's just a matter, you know, no problem with that. Because of our, let me just get myself together here. Of course, I've lost everything. Here we go. Because all that we do is inspired by the passion we all share for this, coming together and learning and singing great music, and for the generosity that is just extraordinary in this group in terms of time and everything, time and people as members and as board members and financially and all of this. We are able to do so very, very much. And it's extraordinary. We're always thinking of ways to sustain that. You know, how do we keep going into the future? So a few things. I'm just going to touch on one thing, because it was said at the beginning of rehearsal tonight concerning the fundraising drive, and I heard the number 160,000 or something, right, for our annual operating budget, which is about right. Yeah, you know, it's about 160,000. Where does that money come from? Just a quick snapshot. 50,000 comes from the annual drive that everybody here contributes to. $20,000 to $30,000 of it comes from grants. $15,000 of it comes from tuition that everybody's here, you know, contributing. The fundraisers, $7,000. Ticket sales, $25,000. Okay, and then we have folks like what inspired this production of the Brahms was the passing of a beloved member, David Morgan, who was also president of the chorale. And when we sang it 15 years ago, he was a big Wagnerian opera lover, and he loved the Brahms Requiem more than anything. And his family stepped forward with 15 others to make major contributions to make this happen so quickly after we had just done Creation, you know, so we weren't sure what was going to happen this spring. And coming out of the pandemic as we emerge has just been extraordinary to be able to keep going. So we also, because of that, you know, because of the longtime connections with and through this group, we cultivate and procure this sort of funding for projects such as this. And how does that money all get applied? Generally, the annual drive, the grants and all of this, well, I should say the annual drive, the fundraisers, they generally support the general operations budget, as Paula and all were explaining. The grants, some of them, the general operations budget, some of them are project-oriented or initiative-oriented. And then, of course, and so many of them have connections with education and the youth and collaborations that we do. One thing that I find very frustrating in the world of the arts in particular is that there is not like funding for like adult education. You know, if once you're over 25 years old, then we have to fund ourselves primarily. But that's always a source of kind of like, well, wait a minute, you know, how come? You know, why are we, you know, where's that? So that's where we all come in and step forward to form and create and have the organization that we so desire to do the wonderful work that we get to do. So, and it's built on everything that I just mentioned. So, that said, we're looking to do some very specific things over the summer. We increased our membership by 20 people this year. And we'd like to work over the summer to increase it by even more, to grow the membership so more people can participate. And it's through our fabulous section leaders who are here with us leading not just the music, but also are helping a lot behind the scenes as well. And it's through them and with them and through our membership committee that we would like to get a high school and college university scholarship program going, to bring some students on board with us and others from the community, church choirs, other community groups, so on and so forth. So we've been thinking about, boy, we are in this we've arrived at this point in our organizational evolution, 45 years in, to be thinking a lot about legacy, you know, and not just sort of providing and continuing on ourselves, but thinking about how to keep this tradition going and keep contributing to it in the most effective of ways. So some folks that have come forward and with this idea of a section leader, for our section leaders, to try to endow in the memory of this idea of legacy, the positions that we have. And so so we could say, you know, this section leader position is in memory of so-and-so, funded by so-and-so, or several people, or a family, or a few families, or, you know, lots of combinations. So I'm just putting this out there tonight because we have an annual meeting in May, a few weeks after our concert, in about a month. And between now and then, there's some information about what I'm talking about for the section leader sponsorships here that I'll put on the piano. If anybody's interested in reading a little bit more about it, we'll make it available in the notes as well. But this idea of continuing to grow the membership, getting more youth involved, getting our section leaders to continue to collaborate with the whole of the organization, well beyond the musical part as well. And it gives us very specific, sort of measurable goals to meet, especially as we continue to, you know, rebuild after the pandemic. Okay, so I'm just sort of putting that out there. I'm going to put these a little bit of information here, and we'll include it in the notes tab, you know, on Saturday. And if everybody can just take all that in and drink it in a little bit and think about it, it's truly in these weeks where we feel the most excited about what we're doing that we want to. That's what carries us, you know, through the summer, through the planning process, through all of the work that has to be done in order for these productions to come to full fruition. So I thank you for your time and attention, just listening to me speak at the end of a very long rehearsal. Mike, do you want to add anything? Am I leaving anything out along those lines?
You do a pretty good job, Joe.
Am I all right?
I would just add, you know, as an example, I don't know if people know, like, this production is what, $40,000 to $45,000.
Yes.
It costs the organization to execute this performance. So,
yeah.
So just to give you a data point of the kind of effort that this organization is putting out to bring this to the community and to give all of us this experience too. So yeah.
It's expensive. You know what's most amazing about this organization? Because everybody participates in all the many ways that we can, we probably run much more like a $400,000 or $500,000 organization because of all of the in-kind, professional in-kind work and volunteer work that goes into the organization. So it's an illusion. when you see all that on stage, really how much money is supporting it. Yes, the production's $50 or $60,000, but it's a lot more, really, in order to produce. That's a testament to the dedication of everybody in the organization, and it shows in the music, and it's very exciting. This was a wonderful evening. My God, to get to this level with you all doing this is it's like a joyous evening. Oh my God, thank you so much. It's really joyous evening, and I just hope you relish in it all week and just study, and start becoming aware. This is only 2 weeks away. Production week is 2 weeks, that's it. So it's going to be here before we know it. So start thinking about that and preserving, conserving energy and start putting some focus in your life around it. And we're going to make this music come alive, and it's going to be a great thing. Yeah, I'll stop talking. I'm sorry. Thank you, everyone at home, and thank you, everybody, and thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Okay, so full court press is on here, right? At this point, we're at about 110 tickets sold. So it's inching up there, but really I encourage people to do so and get online and do that. I'm happy next week. I'll say let's say at between 5:45 and 6 o'clock or 6:15. If you want to come and buy tickets here, if you have a check or you want to use your credit card, I'll have my computer. If anybody wants help buying tickets, I'm happy to help you do that next week. Okay, so think about that. We have plenty of extra postcards, but we're sending out this week about 1,500 postcards between our patrons. We've tapped the Middlesex Chamber of Commerce list, so hopefully that will get a good push on as well as the social media and the other PR that we're doing. Margie, what did you want to say about the bowl here for the annual fund? I think it's an important point.
I put that fishbowl there. A lot of people have donated to the annual fund, but when we do grants, they look at what percentage of the chorale supports us. So for those of us, some people have more money than others, but if you can even put in $1, like you haven't donated, but you can put in $1 or $5, we can count you, and that really improves our chances of getting grants.
But you need names,
You
right?
have to put the name in.
There's a little card.
I have some little slips in here.
Yep.
You can throw in $1 bill if you want to fill out the little slip and put the amount, so that way it can just be counted. And you can,
It really matters. So thank you for anybody who thinking of doing that.
Or you can write a big check too.
Just a reminder that again, our policy about the performance is that we are going to, if you prefer to sing without a mask, make sure that you probably need to have your test done by Friday, right? Thursday or Friday, so that by Saturday, Sunday, you're good. So just remember that. Tests are still free online. You can still get them. If anybody needs any help with that, let us know.
The maskless dress rehearsal is Saturday and the performance, right?
Correct. It's just Saturday and Sunday, just those 2 days, correct. Pat, you want to give a quick commercial on the SMU?
Yes, I sent out emails to the people who are asked to do the survey today. Margaret Tyler, was the first one to come back. Deb Craig's overgrown demons, even robots that wouldn't believe them. I think I was the first there to get in, and the rest of you, several of you have already let me know that you finished it, and so you will not be getting reminder notices. Thank you.
It's really simple for those who've got it. Please check it out, and it takes. I mean, it doesn't even take take 5 minutes. So please, that would be great help to the organization. I think the coast is clear, Sandy. Where are you? There you go.
we'll be celebrating Alan's 20th anniversary next week. Anyone that hasn't signed the card, I'll be out here early next week, hanging out in front of the sanctuary. Come see me and sign the card.
We'll have a little special thing at break time, so look forward to that. Again, plenty of postcards. We've got stuff on the dinner that was described. We've got slips. Tonight is the last night for in memoriam. So if you have those in your folder, you meant to hand it in. Make sure you get that into Paula.
If you have your index card, just put it on the piano and I'll grab it.
Great. And the Sunshine Club is always needing some sun, so feel free. Thank you all. Have a good night. Stay safe.